Hello, Scorpio. What is good with you? How y'all doing? We're going to take a little look here today and see whether or not you should hold on or move on. All right? So if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video, along with the Amazon links to each and every one of the decks featured here in this video, where you can get your hands on one of your own. All right? All that is in the description of the video as well. So, without further ado, I want to see the past energy. Past energy for Scorpio. Do a quick vibe check on the past. See what the issue was, what went wrong, what happened, you know, whatever wants to come through. Four cups in the reverse. Okay, four shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, the Tower card. Ooh. And the 8 of, I've been noticing this a lot. Okay. And I'd be lying if I said I've never done it. I mean, we've all done this, but I've been noticing this stuff a lot come up in the past. You know, something that you should have walked away from a long time before you actually did. You know? So yeah, it could be a Taurus you were dealing with. I also have Pisces here. But there was a lot of manipulation. Okay, there was, some of you were dealing with a situation in which there was black magic involved. Okay, but that's not everybody. Even if it wasn't black magic, there was still a lot of manipulation, emotional manipulation. You know, I'm going to essentially pick and poke at your emotions. And that's the way I'm going to take control of this situation. I'm going to use your emotions against you, you know. However that manifests itself, you know, there's many different ways that manipulators and narcissists and those people, they get very creative with how they pick and poke at your emotions and the different things that they use, you know what I mean. But there was a lot of that stuff going on, okay? But you were downright committed to this, straight up, okay? I feel like for a long time, there was that what if element in your head, you know? Well, what if this is actually my person? What if I walk away from this person and end up regretting it, you know? What if I'm supposed to be with this person? You know what I'm saying? And there was all the what ifs. You were afraid of making the wrong choice. So for a long time, you didn't make any choice. And then universe said, all right, I've given you a good little window of time to figure this out. And you ain't figured it out yet. So, bam, come crashing down. Tower moment, you know? A lot of secrets were being kept too. A lot of secrets. All right, let's look at this person's current feelings for you now. Current feelings for Scorpio. Ba-doom-doom. Current feelings for Scorpio, universe. Ooh, the Emperor in the reverse could be an Aries for some of you. I think this person's very insecure. This person's very insecure. They have very low self-confidence, no self-esteem. You may intimidate them. They may be intimidated by you. Oops, 2 more shuffles, 2 more. The Magician. Okay. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is trying to manifest you all getting back together. Yeah, they're waiting for you. They're waiting to hear from you. They want to commit to this. They do. Yeah, they want to talk to you. I do think that they would like to apologize. But they feel like you're being very selfish and one-sided. Okay? Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I also have Taurus or Aries. Aquarius, Taurus, and Aries. Hang on. Chariot reverse could be a Cancer. I'm gonna get one more here. Okay, and the 9 of Wands. So they still got their guard up. I think you intimidate them. I see a lot of intimidation here. But they want to talk to you, though. I do think that they would like to apologize. They would like to try to make things right. They think that you're too stubborn and one-sided to want to see things from their perspective. Does that mean you are? Not necessarily. That's the disclaimer here. I'm reading how this person sees you, not how you actually are, you know? They're waiting to hear from you, though. They are. And all in all, I do think that they want to make things right. Lovers reversed and the High Priestess reversed. So it could be a Gemini for some of you. But yeah, they're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to see if you're ever going to come back around. They want to try to make things right. But I don't know. We'll see what actions they're going to take here in a minute. Even though the Knight of Swords is here, the Two of Swords is too. So it's really hard to say whether or not they're actually going to reach out because the Three of Wands is here too. So I really think they're waiting to hear from you. Like I said, I think you intimidate them. I think you intimidate them. All right, now we are going to look at a most likely outcome. And this is mainly geared towards their actions, okay? Mainly geared towards their actions. That Scorpio card's already been showing his face there on the bottom of the deck. I saw that on the screen down here. Oh, Five of Swords reversed. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Boom, Devil reversed. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. 3 of Wands again. I think a lot of you would just rather stay single here, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, the Tower is okay, and the 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands reversed. It's going to be a while. I do think that eventually, it's going to take a while, man. This person's waiting to hear from you. 6 of Pentacles reversed again. And the Emperor reversed again. Okay, could be an Aries. I have Aries and Capricorn here. But I think a lot of you are choosing to stay single, okay? And even if you're not choosing to stay single and you are involved in another relationship or situationship or whatever the case may be, you still are, you're finding somebody who allows you to be emotionally independent, you know? I really think that there could have been too much codependence here in this situation, which essentially sets you up for failure. Because if you're dependent on somebody to be your only source of emotional fulfillment, first of all, that's impossible. Second of all, what you're doing is you're setting the bar to an expectation that nobody can meet, you know? See what I'm saying? And maybe that's what this person did. They put all of their emotions onto you. Like, my emotional state is your responsibility, you know? You're supposed to make me feel a certain way. Your job is to make sure that I feel good, make sure that I feel loved. And if I don't feel loved, or if I don't feel good, or if I'm feeling bad, it's your fault and it's your responsibility, you know? Man, we're moving past that old 3D dynamic of relationships, you know? We're moving past that, dude. We're moving past that. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. And probably as soon as you like basically forget about this, and it's good. To me, it looks like weeks on end down the line. Probably months for some of you. As soon as you completely forget about this person, bam, I think they're going to randomly pop up in your inbox or something like that, you know? Randomly, out of nowhere. Like, whoa, where'd that come from? What are you writing me for, you know? They're getting tired of waiting, man. You don't want to wait on a fixed sign. It don't work that way. You don't want to wait around on a fixed sign. A fixed sign makes a decision. It's final, right? I'm a fixed sign too. I know. All right. Now it's time for the meat and the taters of the reading. The advice. What is the best advice here? Boom. Best advice. Okay, Five of Swords. Three more shuffles. And last one. I really like this deck. I didn't think I would. Man, I can tell this deck is going to last a long time. I can tell. Page of Cups reversed. Strength reversed. And the Emperor. Got Leo energy, Aries energy. And it could be a Pisces as well. All right. So for right now, I wouldn't completely let go of this. Okay. So we need to look back on this and reflect. We need to look back on this situation and reflect. Okay? Because essentially, this is an incomplete cycle between the two of you. But I don't really feel like this is the type of situation. Now, don't get it twisted. Any given situation, any given cycle can be closed out in your heart if you do it right. And not that that's impossible here, but I really don't think that's the first approach that we should take. I don't really think we necessarily need to just close it out in our hearts and move on for good. We need to try other things first, you know? We need to try other things first. So eventually at some point, hang on, the Devil reversed, yeah. Eight of Cups reversed, see? Two of Swords. Eventually at some point you all are going to come back together. And you need to. You need to, okay? Because I really feel like there's the ability for healing to happen on both parts here. Okay? But as I talk about all the time, when it comes to frequency equalization, you all are on this frequency right here, and you depart. Now, when you both change frequencies, which I think that both of you have the ability, and more than likely will change frequencies, you'll come back together, and the dynamic will be something different in the future. This is one of those types of things where we were involved romantically at one point, then we had to separate. And if we change frequencies and come back together, it may not be romantic. Maybe we could be like business partners. Or maybe we could, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of different type of dynamic, you know? Something. Maybe, I don't know, we could be business partners or friends or something to that effect. You know what I mean? I really feel like you all are going to come back together under a different dynamic in the future, okay? So I wouldn't completely and totally let go of this right now. That's weird. That's weird. I've never seen anything like that come through. I want to get a couple of clarifiers here. I want to dig into that a little bit deeper. Dig just a little bit deeper. Oh, there it is, there it is. The Lover's card. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. Now, that's not everybody. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame. But either way, whether it's a twin flame, doesn't matter. This connection is very important. And I had a feeling. That's why I was pulling this clarifier. I was like, man, there's something more important about this. You know, this isn't going to be your standard run-of-the-mill, you know, let go of this or attempt to reconcile. It's not going to be. This is something that has a bit of a different vibration and a different dynamic, you know. There was nothing accidental about the two of you coming together whatsoever. This is one of those types of connections that was meant to alter your life path big time. Big time. Okay? Oh yeah, big time. So, I would hold on, but don't put your life on hold. Does that make sense? Because it's possible to screw this up. If you don't focus on your healing, it ain't going to work. If you don't focus on your own spiritual evolution, it's not going to work. The Death card, the Temperance. Okay. So yeah, it's time to allow that old cycle to complete itself and the Tower card. Yeah, let that old cycle complete itself and focus on your healing. Okay? I do think that the two of you are going to end up back in each other's lives at some point in the future, which is very strange. Those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that when I read something, I read what comes through, you know. I'm not one of those tarot card readers, and trust me, there's plenty of them out there who lie about the cards coming out because they're scared of your mean comments. I'm not scared of your mean comments. I'm not fazed at all by your mean messages or comments or hateful remarks. I really don't care. I read exactly what comes through, and if you don't like that, well, don't watch me. I really don't care. I read the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you know. And those of you who have been following me for a while, you know this. So that I'm telling you, I feel something very, very different here about this. Okay, this is one of those types of connections where it's not just a one time where you're meant to come together. Okay, I think the two of you were meant to come together more than once on different frequencies. Okay. On different frequencies. Right now, your number one priority is healing. Like I say every time, say it louder for those in the back. Your number one priority is healing, okay? Because the two of you will be coming back together. Different dynamic. It's going to be a different type of relationship, different type of connection, but this isn't over, okay? So anyway, I feel like that was your message, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tuned in and played along and continue to tune in, play along, and show love, support, and positive feedback on a daily basis here on my channel on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you'd like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading or where you can buy any one of these decks here that I used in this reading. All that stuff's in the description. I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.